This episode is sponsored by Blue Maho Capital.
Moving the Caribbean forward.
This is Wale Ojo, Nollywood Star, and you're in tune to Reasonings with Odessa.
Guys, this is Reasonings with me, Odessa, and I'm so happy. I haven't seen his brother for like 3 years, and I didn't realize how he was such a big deal in Nigeria, in Nollywood, until after I left Canada and came back to Jamaica. Welcome to Reasonings, Wale Ojo. I'm so happy to have you, bro.
Thank you for having me.
And you have your drink, right? You have your drink, right?
Yes, I have a drink. Let me get my drink. Here we go.
Because it wouldn't be Reasonings without a drink. What you drinking, darling?
Vodka and grape.
Vodka and grape. I'm drinking Appleton, Special and Ting. So, cheers, darling.
I like it. Cheers.
Okay, for those that don't know much about Wale Ojo. Ojo, how do you pronounce your last name? Ojo? Ojo?
No, Ojo. Wale Ojo.
Wale Ojo?
Yeah.
And what does the Ojo mean?
Oh, it's a whole host of things. Depending on how you pronounce it, it can mean the rain. It can also mean a very historical place in Nigeria. So my friends prefer the rain
because you make it rain.
I make it rain.
Okay, so we met 3 years ago or 4 years ago at Toronto Film Festival, TIFF, and we did. We just like, they had a contingency of Jamaicans, so I was there representing Nick Cannon, King of the Dancehall, and Brand Jamaica, and you were there representing Nollywood, Nigeria, and they put us right next door to each other. And guys, like, I looked at him, I was like, this guy looks familiar, and then I saw our other mutual friend, Jimmy Jean.
Yes.
And I was like, I know this guy as well. And we were kind of bored. So we skipped all the formalities. And guys, Wale took me and my sister and some other friends to Soho House, and we had such a great time.
We had a brilliant time, yeah.
And from then we've just been friends. We've just been friends.
I'm telling you, I've been meaning to come and visit you in Jamaica.
Yeah.
I've been desperate to come and visit you in Jamaica.
You need to come, you're not far, so where are you now?
Me need for come. Me want to see all my Jamaican people.
And all the Jamaicans know you because now we have more access to Nollywood movies because there's been a lot of Nollywood films on Netflix now.
Fantastic. I'm very glad.
And you're up and coming, another movie that you did last year, I think it's called Kassanova. It's going to be on this week or next week, or it should be airing right now.
So it's a great film. You should really watch it.
So tell us about Kassanova a little bit. Give us a little synopsis. Is it, and does it reflect you?
Odessa, promise not to laugh. But anyway, carry on.
No, man. So tell us about Kassanova.
Kassanova is a movie that they got me to play the lead. And it's about this guy who has basically, he lost his wife, right? And he just became polyamorous. By that, I mean he was just dating all these different women.
Him just broke out.
He just broke out.
Yeah.
He was tired. He want to just spread the seed, whatever happened. He want to just go there and just everything will go off. So, and then he actually and then he's got a son. He's got a teenage son, and his teenage son is in danger of emulating his ways, But he also lives with his mother. So he's the teenage son's grandmother and the father's mother. So the mother's always scolding. And then one day he happens to basically be having a conversation, a very macho conversation with his friends. And a lady, a very mature lady, happens to overhear. And the lady tells him off. Why are you such a misogynistic, completely anti-feminist SOB? Get the F out of here.
On top of
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he's very angry. He's very humiliated. He then goes off, and then his son happens to fall in love with the woman's daughter.
This is good. This is good.
Yeah. And then in the end, he goes to drop his son off at the daughter's place, and she opens the door.
All right, don't tell us. Don't tell us.
No way. And then I'm going to leave you to watch the rest of it.
Yes. So listen, it was like I saw you were there promoting the film The Wedding Party. Was it The Wedding Party?
Yes, we were doing Wedding Party. We were doing The CEO, which is now on Netflix.
Yes.
And we also had we had what we call Lagos to Toronto.
Yes.
So there's a whole host of Nollywood films being shown in Toronto at that time.
Wicked. So how did you move from the theatre world into Nollywood? Tell us about that, because you clearly have an accent like mine. So you were born in Nigeria and then you moved to the UK?
Actually, I was born in London.
Ah, okay. Where in London?
I was born in London, Clapham.
You're a South Londoner like me, babes. I was born in Balham.
Balham, South London forever. You know what I mean? Yeah, South London, yeah.
South
London.
South London.
You know what? You don't want to mess with South London. You know
that's
what I mean?
That's right. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But, funnily enough, my mother didn't want me to grow up in London. So before I was 2 years old, I was in Nigeria.
Ah.
I didn't come back to England again until I was about 12.
And what was that vibe when you got back from being in Nigeria? Was it Lagos or was it somewhere outside of it? Was Lagos?
I was all over. I was in Lagos, I was in Benin, I was in Ibadan, I was in Akure, I was in all the different cities where I had grandmothers, I had uncles, very large family,
Yeah.
I'm talking about the extended family. Our immediate family was just me and my brother.
Okay.
But luckily my mother was one of Nigeria's most successful travel agents. So we basically traveled everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, we went to see like huge festivals in the north of Nigeria. We go to game reserves, we did everything, we did a lot.
And but also you started acting at a young age, right? Was it like about age?
Yes.
So how did you get into that?
8 years old.
Wow. Why? What inspired you to want to be an actor?
I don't know. I guess I was acting from my mother's womb.
You nutter.
Hopping around in the room saying, come on, let me out. I want to entertain the people.
But that's very rare. That's very rare in the Nigerian culture, because they want you to be the lawyer, the doctor, the accountant, the everything. So your family wasn't like that. They didn't rear you like that. Your mum was like, it's okay to just be who you want to be.
You know who my mom's best friend was?
Who?
Odessa.
Who's that?
Zulu Shofola.
He's an actor.
No, she is Africa's first female writer.
Okay.
I think your audience should know her. If you Google her, Zulu Shofola, she wrote a play called Wedlock of the Gods. And she was my mother's best friend, because my mother was an amateur actress. So my parents really encouraged me, actually.
So you were one of the ones that got away.
I got away, but having said that, my dad didn't want me to be a lawyer. He did say be a lawyer, and my mom wanted me to have a university education so I can fall back.
Right, but that is the Niger way. That is the Jamaican way, and that's the Niger way as well.
It's the Niger way.
Ow.
It's the Jamo way and the Niger way. You have to drop now.
Yes.
So by the time I don't reach university, I can't surprise my parents. I can't tell them and say, in fact, na drama I go study. You getting my broken English?
Yes, I get it. The European me understands all.
You go understand now. After the talk, I go to understand now.
A little bit.
Yeah, I know you go to pick any English word where you hear English.
I pick it and then I think about it and then.
Like if I say the word English now, you go know say na English I dey talk about because you hear English. Capito?
Many people wonder why I talk like that. So I watch a lot of Nollywood. I'm very addicted to Nollywood.
I'm very glad. I am very, very glad because we need to spread our tentacles. We need to unite our brothers and sisters in the diaspora in South America. I know that the series that I do called Meet the Adebanjos, which is a comedy series.
It's on Netflix. Yeah.
Yeah. It's now being shown in South America. It's been translated into India, into Spanish. So it's very good, you know.
That's wicked.
We need to reach all our people then.
All of them. That's right. So tell me, what are you doing now? You're in Dom Rep. You are like,
I'm in Dom.
You're literally up the road from me in Jamaica. You're living it up by the pool. Living the life. You are not in Lagos with those people. You are not at home. You are at Dom Rep, living it up. What are you doing there?
Odessa, there was an event in Puerto Rico called the Afro Nation event.
Yes.
You've heard about
it.
I
went to Afro Nation in Ghana.
Portugal?
Ghana.
Ghana.
Right.
So we were going to do the 3rd edition of Afro Nation, which is run by a friend of mine called Smade.
Okay.
And he was going to do it in Puerto Rico.
Yes.
So I took a flight, London, Miami, Puerto Rico.
Okay.
But when I got on the plane, my contact in Puerto Rico said, "Don't come to Puerto Rico." I said, "Why?" He said, 1, the event is cancelled. 2, you're going to be quarantined for 14 days because of Corona. I went, "What?" But then I couldn't go back to London because Trump had banned all the flights from London.
But you could have just jumped on a plane and come Jamaica.
I hop off at Miami.
Yeah, because there's no direct flights to
There's no direct flight. So I now called a friend of mine. I said, "Hey, I'm stuck in Miami." He said, "Oh, come to Dominican Republic."
Nice.
So when I now came here, the next day the president closed the airport. I've been here for the past 3 months. Enjoying it? Well, I mean, you be the judge of that.
Yes, you are enjoying it.
I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining.
So you're in Dom Rep. Tell me about how the people are. Since you've been here because of COVID, tell me about what the people are. What's the vibe? What do you love about Dom Rep?
I love it. I love Dom Rep. I love the people. They're very much like Nigerians.
Why is that?
You know, I don't know. There's something about it. Also, don't forget you got Haitians here as well. You know, and so I see like their color here. Mm-hmm. Some of them we call them yellow pepper in Nigeria because the skin tone is very light.
Well,
so that's the same as the tribe.
You know, we have a tribe called you have Ibu, and you have Red Ibu.
Yeah, Ibu.
And you have Red Ibu, which is a tribe who are fairer of the Ibu tribe. But in Jamaica, we didn't know. We just used to say that person is a Red Ibu and never knew that it was actually it was an actual tribe in Benin.
Because I was just going to say Benin because my mother's from Benin and they all have the same skin tone as a lot of people from Dom Rep.
Red Ibu. Ask her.
Yeah, Red Ibu.
Red Ibu. Ask her probably.
Red Ibu.
Yeah.
Sounds like Red Bull.
No. The Red Ibu tribe.
I'm hearing Red Bull. They look like Red Bull. Okay.
Tell me what it is that you love about Jamaicans.
Hey, Jamaicans. Hey, my God.
Because you grew up in the UK, so you have to be around us. Enough of us, holy-poly.
Jamaicans are feisty, man. Jamaicans will take no shit from nobody. So you is a Nigerian? I used to argue with a lot of Jamaicans. I used to tell them that, say Jamaica, well, "Hey man, so you're an African." I said, "Hang on a minute, you're an African."
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
No, I'm not African, I'm Jamaican. No. I said, "Man, listen to Bob Marley. As long as you're a black man, you're an African."
That's Peter Tosh.
Is that Peter Tosh? Not
yes.
Bob Marley?
Yeah, but that's fine.
Peter Tosh.
But it's facts. It's facts. I think it's something to do with the change now. Back in the day, a lot of Jamaicans used to think that way, but now, what is the shift? It's happening now. Our younger generations are now finding out more about that identity, and they're looking into whether they're like I have in my room with me right now, my editor who is Blasian. He's from Guyana. He's Blasian. He's black. He's
What's
Chinese.
Blasian?
You know,
what the
black Asian.
Oh,
But he still is an African. He still is an African at the same time. So people are just checking in more with their identity. They're getting more connected to being African. as I said, I went to Ghana, and there was so much African Americans that came over for the year of the return, and they were just in search of their identity and who they are. But in the UK, I remember it was like, no, African means Jamaican, But you see the change now with today and how people are thinking and how everything is being shaped. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and follow us on Instagram and Twitter at OAccess Jamaica.